What's up guys, welcome to the channel. So today I'll be showing you another one card FTK. That's right, another one card FTK. I don't know why, but I keep discovering these FTKs. Like, I don't know, I just keep discovering these FTKs. So this time it's an FTK with Ostinato. It's a Melodious fusion card. Alright, so without further ado, let's take a look at the FTK. Right, so first you'll start off by activating the fusion card. So this will allow you to, alright, so let me pause here. Right, so this will allow you to send 2 Melodious monsters from your deck to the graveyard to fusion summon 1 Melodious fusion monster, very generic. And when it hits the field, it summons another Melodious monster from the deck. Right, so we'll summon this one. And then on summon, we'll use its effect to search for the level 5. So when you search for the level 5, you can reveal it, and then you can summon back one of your Melodious monsters from the graveyard. Alright, so you'll summon back another copy of Refrain, the Melodious Songstress. Okay, so now you'll scale it, and then you'll use its scale effect to search for another fusion spell card from Melodious, which is Melodious Concerto. Alright, so with Melodious Concerto, you can fusion summon it by using Melodious monsters from your hand, field, and or Pendulum zone. So we'll just use 2 of them on the field. And then, alright, we'll summon a second Bacha, the Melodious Maestra. It doesn't really matter what you summon with the second one, just so long as you use your 2 Melodious Pendulum monsters as material. Alright, so next we'll trigger their effects, and then we'll put them in the scale, and then we'll activate Refrain's scale effect to send another copy of Refrain to the graveyard. So you'll see why a bit later. So next, alright, we will link summon Beyond the Pendulum. So on summon, we'll stack some of our effects. Right, so over here we have Beyond chainlink 1. We have our Bacha chainlink 2, and then we have our normal spell in the graveyard as chainlink 3. So it'll put itself on the bottom of the deck, and you will draw a card, which is not so relevant. Bacha will revive your Refrain, and then Beyond the Pendulum will search for a Pendulum monster from the deck and negate your scale effect, which is actually important because this one prevents you from Pendulum summoning anything that's not a light monster. So if you want to do some other combo, it's actually quite relevant. Since Beyond the Pendulum negates your scales, you can add any other Pendulum monster, and then you can still Pendulum summon it because this effect is negated. So we will search for Luster Pendulum, the Dracoslayer, and keep in mind that we haven't actually normal summoned yet. Alright, so next we will make our Proxy F Magician. Alright, so we just want to put our card back in the extra deck so we can Pendulum summon it just for more advantage. So we'll Pendulum summon for 3, and then we'll make Ignister Prominence. We'll use this effect to summon our Majesty Pegasus from the deck, and then we'll search for our Snake Eyes Field spell. Maybe some of you already know exactly where this is going. And then we'll use our 2 level 4s on the field to XC summon Infernal Flame Banshee. Alright, so from here we can actually do the regular Snake Eyes FTK because we haven't used our normal summon. Alright, we'll get Poplar. So this is actually a lot more efficient, and it's a lot easier to FTK your opponent because you can generate so much advantage with your 1 card combo. So we'll fusion summon Blaze Phoenix, and then we'll burn for 3300 because we have 11 cards on the field. We'll revive Blaze Phoenix, and then we'll burn for 3300 again, and then we'll make Ambler Whale. We can make Savage Dragon just because, and then we make Zelantis, banish everything, summon everything back, and then they're on 1400, but we can burn them for basically 3000, and that is GG. Alright, so this is your Snake Eyes FTK, but it's a lot more efficient, and this one is actually a lot more consistent. You don't have to play any tricky cards like I gave Dragon to burn your opponent for like 200. You didn't even use Snake Eyes Ash effect to summon from the deck. either. You didn't use Flamberge's effect to revive. So and also it's kind of resistant to Nibiru, because you can make Appaloosa pretty early in the combo, and if you like, you could even pivot into some other plays instead of trying to FTK your opponent. But this deck is a lot more consistent, and yeah, I think it's better, and it will be legal in the TCG post Legacy of Destruction when you guys get the Melodious cards. Ostinato is already legal, but the Pendulum monsters are not there yet. Now this FTK hasn't been discovered in the OCG, I think, because I've been checking out the deck list and stuff like that, and yeah, nobody's playing it. Nobody even knows about it. As you can see, the deck is like, it's just like a standard deck. It's a normal deck. So you got your Melodious engine here, 3 copies of this one, 3 copies of the other one. You have 3 Ostinato, 1 copy of the other fusion spell, 2 copies of your fusion monster. Now this engine is used in Pendulum decks in the OCG, and it's extremely efficient. It's very nice. This is a 1-card combo, Ostinato, and this is also a 1-card combo, Refrain, the Melodious Songstress. Combos are a bit different with Refrain, but it's also a 1-card combo that you can use to get into your Dracoslayer engine, that you could also use to get into your Snake Eyes engine as well. Even if you had used your normal summon, you could add Snake Eyes Poplars, and then you could also you could search for your normal spell card and then try to go for plays from there. You can play Savage Dragon and the extra deck, pretty normal extra deck, except for Proxy F Magician, and then your Blaze Phoenix. Since you play another fusion monster here, you could use Proxy F Magician to fusion summon your Bacha, like the kind of regular way. And if you had other monsters in your hand, weak monsters in your hand, you could have used Proxy F Magician to summon another monster from your hand. So outside of FTKing, this is just a normal deck, like a standard deck. So with the Dracoslayer cards, this is a machine monster. So for, let's say you drew Synchron, or it gets banished or whatever, you could just summon Dinomight, Powerload the Dracoslayer as your machine fusion material as well. You don't need to use Synchron. You can also make Ambloway pretty early, and you have a lot of resources on the field in terms of monsters. So you could just use your Ambloway as material, and you could make some other link for like Appaloosa or whatever to go into Zealantis, or you could just hard make Zealantis because you have so many monsters at your disposal to use as material. So I think I actually have most of these cards in real life, except for like this one. I don't have this one, Ostinato. So I could actually play this FTK deck at a tournament. And of course I'd edit it, like adding like Call by the Graves and stuff like that for Maxi in the OCG. But as you can see, this is just a normal deck list, not a lot of bricks. Yeah, and I don't think we didn't use these ones in the combo. So in the actual combo, you basically only need Luster Pendulum, and then you also need Majesty Pegasus. And because Ignister Prominence is not a hard once per turn, you could also just use your Prometheus Princess to revive your Ignister if you can't like FTK your opponent for whatever reason. And then you could also use Zealantis to reset Ignister. So you can use Ignister Prominence's effect 3 times as well if you want to make a strong field instead of FTKing your opponent. So you do have plenty of options, yeah, in terms of using this deck. So there's only one Diabellstar and then triple wanted. Haven't really play tested any like gameplay with this deck, but you know, Snake Eyes works and Melodious works. Dracoslayer definitely works as well. These ratios can definitely be tweaked depending on your preferences. So yeah, I'm keen to test out the deck, see how it plays against other decks. But having like this is like 1-card FTK is good. Having this card as like a 1-card really strong combos, and then having, you know, Diabellstar plus this card being also an FTK in its own right. You could also do that FTK in this version of the deck as well. If you don't draw Ostinato or Refrain the Melodious Songstress, you could still just go that route if you prefer. So that's it for the video. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you really like the video. And yeah, I'm cooking up a lot of different combos, and I'll be releasing them pretty soon. I'm always experimenting, trying to see what I can come up with, and I'm very keen to share that with you guys. So anyway, peace out. I'll see you in the next video.